Hey everyone, Rakil here with another video, and today we are going to be talking about the new mode called Airborne that was recently announced on Battlefield's Twitter. The tweet said, "Say hello to Airborne, a new Battlefield 5 mode where you'll parachute into the battlefield and work with your squad to destroy enemy artillery or defend them and make sure the threat from above is dealt with." So, this is a completely new mode for the Battlefield series, and I'm intrigued by the new elements that it might bring to the game, especially with the emphasis that DICE has been putting on the various paratrooper units that participate in the war. We've seen concept art of American paratroopers from what we can assume are the 101st Airborne Division. It has been announced that German paratroopers, the Fallschirmjäger, would be part of major battles in the game, which can also be guessed by their participation in both Norway and the Netherlands, two locations that have been shown to be in the game at release. We also see paratroopers coming down at the very end of the game trailer that was released over a week ago, so this mode doesn't really come as a complete surprise. Everything here on out will be complete speculation about the mode since DICE hasn't given any other official information besides the tweet that we mentioned earlier. Now, DICE did talk about this mode in their reveal event as possibly being part of the Grand Operations maps. I believe that some of the Grand Operations that will be included with the game will require you to play different game modes as you progress between the different days. So the first day might be this Airborne mode, where you're trying to destroy these artillery pieces that could shell the advancing army that will be coming the following day. Day 2 might be a game of conquest where your advancing army, who might have been weakened by any artillery that wasn't destroyed in the previous day, now has to capture and hold various points on the map in order to prepare for a counteroffensive the next day, which might be a game of rush or something like that. What we know so far is that there will be paratroopers trying to take out artillery locations with the defending force trying to prevent this. This is pretty much what the tweet said. What I see this mode being like is a type of rush just spread across the entire map with you being able to drop down from planes that are flying over the map. As the paratroopers, you will be lightly equipped in terms of ammo and will need to rely on teamwork and strategy to take out all the different artillery locations on the map. The attacker's advantage will lie in the fact that they can drop in anywhere and hit locations that might be low on defenders or overwhelm certain locations with force before the defenders can react and reinforce the position. This mode will be similar to Rush in that the paratroopers will need to plant explosives on the artillery pieces that can be defused by the defenders if they are able to get to the explosives in time. The defenders in this game mode will have the advantage of better equipment, more ammo, vehicles, and the ability to reinforce their positions, but they will need to be constantly reacting to and preparing for attacks that can come anywhere on the map, and I believe that here we'll be able to see a lot of use of the new fortification system. Now, the interesting part about this mode comes from the last part of the tweet mentioned before, where it says the defenders will need to deal with the threat from above. Now, this could be handled in several different ways and give additional objectives to both the defenders and the attackers. One way to accomplish this could be similar to the Carrier mode in Battlefield 4 or the Titan mode in Battlefield 2142, both modes which are pretty similar to each other. In these modes, the teams initially competed for the control of missile launchers that brought down the defenses of the other team's carriers or Titans. Once the defenses were down, the team was tasked with the objective of trying to quickly destroy the carrier or Titan from the inside, or continue to hold the missile launchers and slowly whittle down the enemy. In Airborne, there might be AA units that need to be constructed around the map that are used to bring down the tickets of the attackers. The more anti-air units that are constructed, the faster the tickets will go down. The paratroopers will also have the opportunity to go out and destroy these locations as well, introducing a balancing act to the game where you need to decide which objectives you want to pursue. In order to add an additional element to the game and to prevent matches that stalemate around the last couple artillery pieces or go on forever, there might be bombers that come periodically to hit the artillery pieces if a certain number of anti-air positions aren't held. The mode might take a different direction from this and allow for player-controlled planes on the map that paratroopers can jump out of, keeping with this whole entire theme that DICE has been promoting of player interaction, of there being no passive effects in the game. The planes might be able to be hit by anti-air, or they might need to be taken down by defending aircraft. This may mean that you might need to fight both a battle in the air and on the ground in order to win this mode. This would be the first mode where fighting in the air and the aircraft battles will be able to determine overall effects of the game, which has been a complete with past modes in Battlefield, where aircraft is seen not to be very crucial to the battle besides perhaps killing enemies and taking out enemies that might be able to take a location, but aircraft rarely have been able to actually take and hold locations. In this mode, aircraft will be able to play an important part in reducing the enemy's tickets, as well as defending these same tickets. Your transport planes could be equipped with their own defenses and machine guns, and you would also have friendly aircraft to defend you from the enemy aircraft and possibly to take out enemy anti-aircraft positions. Your team would be able to spawn as much as they like, but you will have a certain number of respawns allowed for your planes, until your last one is destroyed and the remaining paratroopers must do what they can without respawning. Like I said before, this is just all speculation from my part, but I'm pretty excited about this game mode and the different dynamics that it might introduce. I'm hoping that we might be able to see some gameplay at EA Play next week. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I know these first videos are rough, and I'm just starting with everything. Hopefully as we go along with things will just get better and better. Thanks again for watching, and feel free to like or dislike the video. And if you want to receive updates on when new videos are posted, go ahead and subscribe. Also, feel free to comment and share what you think about this new mode, what it will be like, what you want to see. And yeah, feel free to talk about anything Airborne. I'll be continuing to cover Battlefield 5 and sharing content from across all the Battlefield games, mainly focusing on Battlefield 1 right now as we prepare for the launch of Battlefield 5. Thanks again everyone, this is Rakil, and I'll catch you all in the next video.